luckily, that's not the only carnelian I have. I've got this carnelian. Nice, rich red. I'll be fiddling with that soon. I've also got this carnelian. So, a while ago, I sorted out the color to get that nice color shift. I know, it looks more like amber than carnelian. And I used this necklace, which is made out of fluorite. It's the green stuff, fluorite. UV reactive, actually, so if you ever stick it under a black light, yeah, try it sometime. It looks pretty cool. But I like the length of the fluorite necklace. So, I cut a piece of string that matches it. A little bit longer, of course, so I have more to tie off the knot. And I'll be using black E-beads. I go through a lot of black E-beads, as you might imagine. And they'll be going space, space, space between each of these carnelian beads. The clasp here we're using is a little silver lobster claw, silver jump ring, wax linen, and I waxed it a couple more times with my chunk of beeswax here, because I think this doesn't have enough quite wax to suit me. So I'm just going to get started. So, to get started, black E-bead. You don't have to be fancy, you don't have to pick up, special ones. Just plain black E-bead. And you start. So, E-bead, carnelian, E-bead, carnelian. All the way down. It's kind of painstaking, but it's going to give you a simple yet elegant look, especially since we're shifting the color as we go. So we're coming along. Down there. This is how you see. Easiest way to lower a pre-strung bead string. Stick your finger on the end, tilt it up. You don't have to worry about it sliding out, spilling beads all over the place. Well, this bead, halfway done. Well, I think I'm going to keep this one in my private collection. I'm not going to sell it. You can see the color shift here. Yeah, that's going to look good. Oh, and I made a mistake. Huh, that's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, oops. Gotta fix that before you tie it off. Well, you might notice, for using your gem beads, your semi-precious, that some of them are kind of funny shaped. They got little bumps on them, or they have them drilled. Well, of course they have them drilled. You've heard me going on about them being drilled. But, they got maybe not quite oblong, they got a point to them, or they got little chips. It's part of how you tell that they're an actual gemstone bead, and not just, a good-looking glass copy. What are the ways you can tell that you're not getting rooked? Keep that in mind. And you don't really have to worry if these are kind of funny shaped, because once you get them on the string like this, it all kind of blends together. So one's a little bigger, one's a little skinnier, one's kind of lopsided. You're not going to notice. So it's turned out pretty good. Just a few more here. Come on. That much to go. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Carnelian, you might actually want like a Instead of a silver clasp, like I have, you might want to actually go for like a gold. That would look really nice, actually. Go with the nice, warm, rich color here. I don't have any, so silver it is. Save the fancy clasps. Oops. There I go talking. Not paying attention. Save the fancy clasps. The fancy necklaces. My bead necklaces don't get silver clasps. Silver's a lot softer than my normal steel that I use. More expensive too. Pay a pretty penny for these beads, for those clasps. But in the end, I think it's worth it. Don't you? It's gonna look good. Well, what do you think? It's finished. See the shift in color? Oh, I didn't trim the ends, but pretty good, huh? Good length. Right above the breastbone.